Hello everyone and welcome to Crafty Thursday on Friday. I hope this doesn't become a habit. It's not really. It's just yesterday I was so busy prepping stuff. If you'd seen my craft table, there's no way I could have packed it all up, done a video and then try to get it all back into order. So we're here tonight, but that's okay. I hope you can join me tonight. Hi Deborah, good to see you on. Don't forget to say where you're from if you come on and say hello. And tonight we're doing a one sheet wonder, but we have 10-minute chat time before we start at 7. So if you've got any questions, if you want to tell me what you've done today, have you made a card, done a scrapbook page, or have you been cooking or gardening? Hasn't been very nice here to garden. It's been raining, so a bit cold. But depends where you are, because we have visitors from all around the world that come and visit us on Teresa Brown Stamping, and I just love it. Love seeing everyone come on. We do our gift giving on the first Thursday of every month, and everyone that puts a comment in, your name gets put into that draw, so you never know, you could be that lucky winner on the first Thursday of August, because we've just finished doing all Junes and now we get into July, and we got Christmas in July, and that is amazing. I love Christmas in July, so tonight we're doing that one sheet wonder with our Christmas paper. Hi Tanya, this is gorgeous paper. I just love this paper. Oh my god, I did a scrapbook page this morning with it, using the little pieces out of it. So if you haven't seen it, go back later and have a look at that, because that was yesterday's scrapbook page done this morning. Yeah, so that was really good. So what's been exciting for you today? Tell me in the comments. Have you had something exciting? Now, before I go further, a little shout out to Tan, who's not feeling really well tonight. Glenda, who's not feeling really good either. She's got the flu. To our beautiful friend Kaz that had a fall. I'm sorry, Kaz. I think I'm going to have to wrap you up in bubble wrap. But I'm so grateful that nothing's broken. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. So tell me what your favourite Christmas ornament is. Tell me in the comments. I want to hear what you love for Christmas. What ornaments do you like on your Christmas tree? You know, some like the balls, some like bows, some like homemade gifts. Share with me in the comments. Tell me what's your favourite ornament. I love bows and I love baubles, but I really love homemade things that the kids make, and you can hang them up as well. So lots of good variety on our Christmas tree at Christmas time. So tell me what you like on yours. And yeah, so don't forget we're on chat time at the moment. So if you have something to chat about, put it in the comments so I can read it and we can talk about it. So I'm feeling okay, just tired after work today. Was a different sort of day. Oh, so did you have something different to do today? Not good, Tan. Let's send you out some really happy blessings tonight, that you feel better tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, you're not working tomorrow. Tomorrow I've got 2 grandchildren coming over to have a little play, little Addie and Hazel coming over to have a little play tomorrow. So that'll be interesting and nice, and some more photos hopefully, and some colouring in, yeah. Hi Susan. Hi, Suzanne. Oh, I'm so sorry, Suzanne, that he's back in hospital having the cancer removed from his head again. Oh, that's no good. Send Barrett our love, and to you too, because I know from being a cancer survivor that it's not just stressful on the patient, it's stressful on the people that look after you as well. So our heart goes out to you, Suzanne. Yeah, God bless you. And I really hope, Barry, everything works out well for him. Lots of different driving today. Oh, yeah, well, driving in the wet's not much fun. And especially when you know, we've seen some major accidents out on our highway. Not much fun at all. I think people, you know, don't realise how slippery the roads are. They're really slippery with all the oils and everything from summer. And then the roads get really, really slippery. And we don't want any accidents. We want everyone to drive safely, so let's hope everyone drives safe. Yeah, because we need that. So if you're new on here and you don't know who I am, because some people come on and they go, oh, I don't know who you are. My name's Teresa Brown, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Warragul in Victoria, and have been for coming into 20 years. Oh my God, 23rd of August is 20 years. I think that's amazing. To love what I do today is what I did back then when I joined up in 2006. Oh, it's in his lungs. Well, I know how that feels. I had my lung removed, so lung cancer is not I don't wish that on anyone, Suzanne. It's horrible. It's, yeah, lung cancer, breast cancer, they're all not nice. No cancer's nice at all. So, yeah, let's pray for Barry tonight that he gets well, and that he survives it, because he's had some horrific operations on his head. And I'm so grateful that Suzanne has kept in touch with me and let me know how he's going and shared photos with me. And yeah, it's not nice. And you don't have to do it alone. We're all here supporting you. All the Crafty community all get together and support you during this hard time, because it is a hard time when people are going through cancer. And it's not an easy time for anyone. So yes, my heart goes out to you and to your family, because it's really hard. Very, very hard. Yeah, so I think I got asked the other day, what is the one thing that I really love about Stampin' Up since I started 20 years ago? And I still say it's the same thing. It's seeing a person make a card, a scrapbook page for the very first time ever, and going, oh wow, I made that. I love it. I love the reaction on people's faces when they go, oh, I'm not a card maker, I'm not a scrapbooker, I can't do that, I can't possibly do that. And then they come around and they make a card with you and they go, oh wow, I really love that. And their whole mind changes. Hi Robin, how are you tonight? I hope everything's going well in your world. Your renovations are doing well. It's lovely having renovations throughout the house. Ooh. And I hope your children are all well. And that beautiful husband of yours, Link, I hope he's doing well as well. Yeah, so it's good to see you on here, Robbie. I won't ask you if you're in the spa tonight, because it's way too cold to be out in the spa. But you could be in a bath. Having a nice hot soak in the bath with a glass of wine and watching Teresa. Well, that's a good thing to do. Who loves this paper? Who loves the this gorgeous, gorgeous Christmas paper that Stampin' Up's brought out? I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's got so much character to it. It really has. It's got a lot of character to it. And, oh, you've all had colds. Oh, Robbie. We got to send some good vibes up your way too. No more colds. Wouldn't it be lovely if we could just snap our fingers and everything was really good for everyone in the world? We have too much things happening that aren't nice, and we just want some cheerful things. And give yourself this half hour to an hour. I don't know how long we'll take tonight. We're doing a one sheet wonder, And a one sheet wonder is cutting up a 12 by 12 designer series paper and cutting it up and making different cards with it. So I think we've got about a set of 6, but whether we get the whole 6 done tonight, we'll see. I've got a lot prepped because I knew time goes really fast. So let's get down to start working. Now, if you do come on or you're watching the replay later, hello, and thank you for joining me on the replay. Don't forget to put replay because it's important for me to know that you've come on after the video so that I still add your name to the gift giving, because sometimes when I write down your names after the video, I might miss your name if you don't put replay on it, because then when I go back over it, yeah, just put replay, then I know that you're watching it. Tell me what you love about Teresa Brown Stamping. Tell me what you love about our projects and what we're actually making. Okay, so let's come down. Are you excited? Tell me if you're excited. Send me up some love hearts if you're excited about tonight. I can't see any. But if you're excited about doing some Christmas cards early this year, now is the time, because we are doing Christmas. Oh, thanks for the love hearts. We are doing Christmas right through July. It's Christmas in July, so we're going to be doing Christmas cards all the way through Christmas. Hi, Joan. Good to see you on. So let's come down to our workbench down here. Now, I hope everyone can see really clearly down here. We are going to cut our 12 by 12 up. Now, I left this to do so everyone can see what I'm doing. So I'm measuring across 13.5. Okay, so I'm going to do it at 13.5 and I'm going to trim it. And then I'm going to come in 13.5 again. 13.5, and then I'm going to trim that. Now, this little bit you can keep because you can make a card out of that as well, okay? And then we're going to turn it around and we're going to cut 9.5. Okay, and don't you love the patchwork on it? It just is so interesting that you don't have to do patchwork on it yourself. And on the other side, we've got the blue snowflakes. So they're really beautiful too. 9.5 and 9.5. Now, I do get asked quite a lot how I do my one sheet wonders and how I cut it. So I hope you can refer back to this video. And after 30 days, it will be over on my YouTube as well. Okay, so it will go across to there because Facebook removed them after 30 days. So we do need to do that. So I'm going to turn it around this way, and I'm going to do 9.5 and 9.5. Tell me if you like 12 by 12 or whether you like 6 by 6 one sheet wonders. I love the 12 by 12 in the sense that you get 6 beautiful cards. You actually get a few more than 6 because you have these end bits that you can use on a card as well. So everything else I have trimmed up and got ready for tonight because I know time goes fast. So I'll give you the measurements of everything. So 21 centimeters by 14.5, scored at 10.5. That's my standard card. And then we're coming in with cherry cobbler. So that's old olive. Cherry cobbler is 14 by 10. And I'm going to work pretty fast tonight. Do you think I can work fast enough? Let's see. We're going to work pretty fast tonight. So I'm going to put this on here. And this is our layer 1 or a mat, whichever way you like to call it. Some people call it a mat, some call it layer 1. Then we're going to put one of our beautiful designer series papers, card fronts on here. So this is going to go on here like this. line it up. And then we're going to come in, the designer series paper is what we just cut, 13.5 by 9.5. So this piece here is 8 by 8, and this is going to go right in the middle there, 8 by 8. And you can pop this wherever you want on here. So it's just going to go into here. And then we have the cherry cobbler, which is going to be 7.5 by 7.5, which is really beautiful. This is a really good way of doing a stamp and stack of your cards with a one sheet wonder, which I have got coming up this month on the Saturday for all the Saturday ladies. And this one is 7 by 7. Now this one we're going to do some stamping on. We're going to grab the old olive because I'm going with the same colour ink as my base card. So my card that I'm using for my base card. And let me share with you what I'm using tonight. It might surprise you. I'm using the beautiful Joyful Square. This is beautiful, this set. I love it. And we're using this fancy bit here. Now I'm using this one. I'm also using the stitch stocking. I'm also going to be using the pretty poinsettia one as well. So we're going to use those ones today. So I'm just going to ink that up. Hopefully that's on there because I need to refill my one. So I'm just going to line that up a bit straighter for me so I can look around and make sure that I've got it probably sitting around in the center and come down. Beautiful. Just grab my chamois from over here. Give my stamper clean. And then we're going to go with the cherry cobbler ink because I like to alternate. You could use garden green. You could use any colour that's on your paper. And then we're going to come in with the words most wonderful time of the year. And it is the most wonderful time of the year for most people. Most people love Christmas. Don't know too many people that don't love Christmas, but they don't like the build up to Christmas because it gets very busy towards the end of the year. So this is where you're going to take a little bit of time and stress off yourself by making your cards early. So that's a win-win. So now this is just going to go on to here. Now you can dimension them up if you want to. I might dimension this one up. Or you can glue them, whichever way you want to go. So dimension just gives them a little bit of height. You can put ribbon on them. You can. There's so much you can do. You can add the holly on here. But I'm keeping them pretty easy for you tonight so that there's not a lot of... yeah, so you can get them made up pretty quick, you know. And they're still beautiful and stunning. Okay, so we're just going to take these backs off here. I've got a bin over there and I still put them on the table. Who does that? Just me. I'm sure of it. That's okay. Okay, come off the back. And this is just going into here. So that's our first card. Very simple, very beautiful. Okay, our second card is coming up now. I'm just going to move my papers over this way. And I have everything here for my second card. This one is mainly cherry cobbler, which is beautiful, and I love that. And we're going to come in with a white background. Same measurements as before. Now, I haven't stuck the centre in that one that we just did, but I'm going to put it over there because we'll put that in a bit later. I just wanted to see if I get all the card fronts done first, and then I'll come back if I've got time and put all the centres in. The centres are just the mat or the layer and the writing piece, so the colour and the white piece. So now we need another beautiful piece of designer series paper. You can go whichever way you want to go with this. Okay, no right or wrong. You can choose whichever one you want. I'm just picking them up straight away off the pile here that I cut them, and I'm just going to, okay, we're going to go with all the points going up. Put this one on here, and that's our centerpiece, so I'm going to put that over there because I'll do that in a minute. And then we've got our cherry cobbler, which is this one. And this one is 8.5 by 8.5, so it's a little bit different in size. And this one's 8 by 8. And on this one, we're going to do the same frame. And I like to, when I'm doing a one sheet wonder or something like that, I like to pick just a couple of stamp sets so I can have them all set up ready on blocks to go, because it makes it a lot quicker and a lot easier. Now this one we're coming in with our frame into hopefully the middle. And we're going to press down. Oh, not quite on that corner, Teresa. Okay, I wonder, who do you think will do this? If I had it on the positioner, I would have been right. Pretty awesome. Got that pretty good. Okay, clean it. Clean that one. And this time we're going, it's the season, and we're doing that in the green. Garden green. Golden green. Let's grab the garden green. Choose a few colour inks, choose a few stamps, and that actually go with the paper that you're using. Now this one is got to go in this circle, so we're going to make sure that we got it pretty well centered into the circle. Beautiful. Good, good, good. Now these you can actually put a lot more detail onto them. You can add brads, like I said, you can add ribbons, you can add holly to them. There's so much more. I'm just giving you a quick little rundown on some simple little cards, Christmas cards that are really easy that you can have ready, not too hard. But if you're an avid stamper that has been stamping for a long, long time, you might like to add those extra pieces onto it. We're going to add some dimensions on the back here. I think I'm going to have to get some more dimensions tonight because I've gone through quite a few. But I'm going to use what I've got. So then I come in. So I do 4 on the outside and then I come into 4 on the inside. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to grab those paper scissors and we're going to cut around the outside because we want to use them one here. Okay, so this one's quite simple as well, and it's lovely, lovely. I think the stamps and the paper just work so well together with the cardstock that I've used as well. So I'm also going to do a couple on the reverse side as well. Yep. Okay, this is the season. So this one's going into the center there. So we've got that beautiful one as well. I'll put that one over there. And that one, just moving everything out of the way at the moment. Okay, now we've got our next one, which is gorgeous as well. They're all gorgeous. Now this one I've just done in basic white cardstock. So normal, 21 centimeters by 14.5, scored at 10.5. Then we're going to use the cherry cobbler. It takes probably half an hour to prep everything up, but once you get everything prepped up, and I didn't want to do all the prepping while you're watching, because that takes, you know, like half an hour. We only have half an hour to an hour, and that takes nearly the whole show. So then we're going to come in with another one. If you've got a little bit like this and you don't want that on there, you can remove it, but if you don't mind it, pop it on the side that suits you, which you're happy with, okay, where you want to put it. Because sometimes these little lines, or you can just trim it off if it's really bugging you, you can just make it just that little bit shorter. Okay, so we're going with this one, and then on this one we've got this one is 8.5 by 8.5, and this one is 8 by 8. Now we're going with the little corner one. I love this little corner. It's in, which one is it in? Which stamps it's in? It's in here. It's in the stitch stocking one, and it's just these little leaves here. You can use this one if you wanted to, like the stitch one, but we're going to use the little leaf one today. And I'm going to come in with cherry cobbler. So grab this one, open it, and I'm just going to go on a little bit smaller block. I'm just going to take this one off for a minute and put this one on. Okay, I don't know what that was, but now when you're lining this one up, you're going to sort of line up the outside right into the corner. So you're going to come up and line it up into the corner area. And you're going to do all 4 corners. So line him up. And whoop, just be careful of all that ink around the outside of your block. You start getting it on your block, you want to make sure you give it a clean. It's pouring with rain here. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is really raining here. And then we're going to line this one up as well. Not sure if I dipped it in the ink. I'll do it again. So that gives it a beautiful little border around on the corners. And then we're going to have Merry Christmas to you and yours. So we're going to bring in another stamp set, but we're going to do it in the garden green this time. Now, as you've noticed, I've done different size mats on the front because it will give it a different look to your card. Okay, by doing different sizes, you'll have a different look. You can do them all the same size because you've got to remember they're all going to different people. But if they're going to like a family, and you've got lots of different family members, then you might want to just change them around a little bit. Okay, so to you and yours, Merry Christmas to you and yours. That's it. All these sayings are just beautiful. How are we going for time? Well, we might get there. Who knows? We might get there. So I'm going to stick this one now onto here and then dimension on the back of that one. So over here, put our paper on. And line him up. And then flip him over, and we've got some cut out pieces here, so we're going to use them. Turn them around. And we're going to come over this side as well. Good way to use up all these strips on your dimensions as well. Okay. And then we're going to come in a bit smaller. And you know what? They don't have to be perfectly straight because no one can see them. They really can't. And then I'm going to use this corner down here. So So as long as we've got it pretty covered, we're pretty right. Okay. And we're coming down here. Like I said, you can add more embellishments if you want to, and I'm going to put the insides in a little bit later because I want to make sure that we get some card fronts done. We're coming in with a blue one now. So this is the two-tone blue. Who loves the two-tone blue? Oh, yes, of course. And I didn't cut all of this one because I forgot. We might put that one to the bottom and go to the next one, I think. Or is this the two-tone one? Oh, I think this is the two-tone one. Okay, let's go with this one. We'll do this one. We'll do this one first. But it will give you an idea of the blue one. So I've got the white on here. And then we're coming in with this two-tone. So you can choose whether you want to come the light side or whether you want to come the dark side. Now we're going to be using this side. So I'm sort of thinking I'll go the light, because if we put it on the dark, it pretty well blends straight in. So I think to make the matte stand out a little bit, we're going to come in on the light side. So we're going to put this down here. And then we're going to come down with the blue. Now, if you wanted to add twine or anything, you would add it now on this piece. So we might just do it on this one so you can sort of see. I love that the twine, we have all different colours in here. We have the, this is the multi-pack, you know, it's got lots of twine in here. So we're going to grab the white. So take out the cream, the crumb cake, the black, put them back in there for a minute. And we're going to add the white. So just got to find, look for the little piece that's sticking up. Now I do want it to go around a couple of times because I like to have a little bit of twine. Just not one layer. I like to have a little bit of twine. Okay, so we're going to do this. So we're going to line it up and we're going to line it up again. So it makes it like 4. And then we're going to come in here and we're going to tie this around to the side. So we want it to come around to the side here. So we want it to do up here on the side. And I'm going to just make that one a little bit longer through here. Okay. It's the one we're doing all the twisting with. I will twist it around. Okay, so we've got lots of little bits here happening. I'm going to put it around to the side here. Okay, so this is going to go in here. Okay, we're going to add our glue on. How are we going? Oh, we might only get 4 done, but that's okay. We'll get them done. Thank you for sticking with me, everyone. It's lovely to have you on here with me. I really appreciate it. You've got no idea how much it's lovely to look up and see that people are actually on and with you, and you're not just talking to yourself, because there's nothing worse than just talking to yourself. Okay, so we've got a little bit of extra to do on this one. So this one's going to go in under there, but we're going to use dimensions on the back of that. So once again, I'm just going to cut these dimensions. and use them up. May as well cut the other side while I'm at it. Okay, so we're going to raise this one up. Tell me in the comments, is this something that you would love to make? You know, do you love doing these one sheet wonders? I love them. They're quick, they're easy, it gives you great amount of cards in a short time. Probably all up, it would probably take you an hour and a half to cut them out and put them all together, picking out your stamps, and if you don't procrastinate on what you're going to do. Because I know some ladies sit there for hours and look at it and go, I don't know what I'm going to do. But hopefully my ideas here will give you a little bit of ideas on how you can do your pages as well, cards. Okay, so now we're coming in with a different stamp. So we're coming in with the Secret C this time. Now, we're going to come in with the Christmas Joy. Have I got that one up here? I'm not sure if I've got Christmas Joy up here. Yes, I have. Oh no, that one's Merry and Bright. Merry and Bright. Christmas Joy. No, this is the season. Okay. No. Oh, I've got too many stamps sitting up here. Here it is, way over here. Christmas Joy. Like I said, I got them all out earlier onto block, so I knew they were there somewhere. Okay, so come down over to the center. And if you've only got your blocks from your kits, you can still use them. Just because you're using them on your kit doesn't mean to say you can't use them on something else as well. Now this is interesting because we're going to come in with a little bit of decorating on here as well. So this one here is one of the little squares, and I'm going to just sort of look to see which way I want to go on this. So I think I'll go this. I don't think it really matters, but I'm going to go a little bit of a square on here, just add a little bit of image here, and a little bit of image on this one. Okay, I'll clean that in a minute. But the other one we're going to do, this one is in the stitch one is in the stitch stocking, which is this one, and it's this line here. You'll see it's just a stitch stamp. So I'm going to ink it, and I think I'll start on this side where I can see. And we're going to come down right along the side here. Beautiful. And then we're going to turn it around and we're going to do the same on this side here. Now you can do all four sides if you want to, or just the two sides. I'm just going to do the two on this one. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so we've got this, and now this just gets stuck onto there. And I would definitely add a little bit of rhinestones, like those beautiful silver rhinestones to this, and bring a bit of bling in on this as well. So you can do that. I'm not doing any of the decorating other than just showed you how you could add a ribbon or a bow or a bit of string on here. You can even colour these ones in if you want to. Okay, so that's another thing. They're the inside, so we want the inside there. Okay, now on the next one, how are we going for time? Oh, we've still got a bit of time. Do you want me to stop? Or do you want me to keep going? Keep going? Okay, I'll keep going for a little bit. Well, we've only got a couple more to do. Okay, so this one's the cherry cobbler, and we're coming in with our white. Now, they're all the same measurements, guys, so 14 by 10 on these ones. It's just the front little one that may be a different size, depending on what you want. So this one's coming down on here. And then we're going to come in with, this one I'm going to do a little bit differently. This one I'm going to cut. So, to do a little bit on both sides, because don't forget you can do that. And this is a little gold nugget. Oh, turn this around so you can sort of see. I'm going to cut this on that pattern bit there, which is about 5.5 or 6 centimeters, I think, around there. And make sure you got it right up against your blade, and then just trim that off. So we're going to turn it over and over. So we're going to do this up the top, and we're going to have this coming down the bottom here. So you're going to have the two. So let's put this bottom piece on first. You can work out which way you want to have it. I think I'll have the arrows going down this time. So pointing downwards. So you can use both sides as well. So we've used the patchwork side, we've used the blue side, and now we're sort of dividing it to use both sides. Okay, which is really lovely because it gives you a variety of cards. Okay, it gives you a big more variety if you can do this. So we're going to make sure that we've got it leveled at the top there with our border. And then I've got a little strip here that was off, and we're going to put this across here because that always makes it look nice and neat when you put a little strip here. And look, you know, you can add a little bit of gold foil as well. If you've got the gold foil or silver, you can add a bit of that to your cards as well if you want to make them look a little bit different again. So on this one, we have got our cherry cobbler that's going to go there, and this one we've got Merry and Bright. Now I'll give you the measurements of this one. This one's 7 by 7, and that will be 7.5 by 7.5. Now this one's got Merry and Bright, and this is another nice one, and we're going to do the writing in cherry cobbler, and then we're going to do some stitching with that stitch one in cherry cobbler as well. So let's Merry and Bright, turn it around so we get it right. Okay, and this is going into the middle. Beautiful. Put that there, I've got to clean that one. Got to clean them. Okay, we're going to keep this one, and we're going to come in with this one. Now, this is the line one, but I'm just going to line, if you don't like joining lines, you can come in this way. Okay, so you can come in and still use your lines. You can join them up if you want to, but if you're not sure, you can come in and just do it on the 4. It still gives it a beautiful banner around, edge, around, and you're not trying to line them up to do the join. Okay, so you can still do that beautiful stitching, but you're just not lining it up. Okay, we're going to put some dimensions on the back here. I've got a few left on this one that I can use up. Nearly finished it. Doesn't it feel good when you just go, okay, I've used all that up, and then you can cut another one. I seem to have a lot of edging. But we all get left with this edging, don't we? So you might need, when you're doing the little pieces, just add a few extra pieces in, that's okay. Okay, so that's going to go like that. So there's lots of different things that you can add. You can add ribbon across there. You can add the reverse side of the designer series paper if you're doing it in one colour. Whichever way you want to go. Like I said, the gold and the silver, if you want to do your mattes in gold and silver, that looks stunning as well. Okay, you can choose doing something like that, if that's what you want to do. And there is some really nice velvet colours as well that you can come in with the velvet white if you want to do that as well. So that's a really nice one. I'll put the inside of that in just a little bit later. Let's just do the last one. And where's my last one? Okay, that's this one. And I don't think I've cut the square on this one. This is the one that I haven't cut the square on. That's all right. Let's cut the square. We haven't got much to do on this. We have got our last one, and we're doing it in blue. So we're going that way. And let's cut our square. And our little square is going to be, the white bit is going to be 7 by 7. I've got scraps up here. I'm just looking for my scraps. 7 by 7, and then I've got some blue up here as well. And always keep your scraps on hand because you never know, you might want to use them. Is that 7? Yep, so just turn it around and cut it at 7. I can go back over there. And this one can be 7.5. And we'll get another one out of there. Okay, so this is got a different pattern on it again. Now this is a really lovely little pattern as well. So we're going to put Merry Christmas to you and yours. I'm going to stick to all blue on this one. How's that? All blue. I'm going to stick blue on this one. So we're going to come in with the blue. I don't know if I actually washed that stamp. Now I come to think of it, I think I said I'll do that in a minute. So I think I might just give it a quick clean because it might have red on it as well, or cherry cobbler on it as well. Okay. Should be right now. So we've got some beautiful ones happening here on this one. Some beautiful outlines. So come in with Merry Christmas to you and yours. And then we've got this beautiful banner one. Which one's this one in? Just got to see. It's in this one here, the Joyful Squares. We've got this banner here and this one here. So we've got this one coming down here and this one here that we're going to add on as well. Okay, so we're going to do around the outside first. So when you're doing this one on the square, you want to come to the center. Okay, so you want to come to the center and have a little bit of a border on each side. And then the same with when you're doing this one, you're going to come to the center and you'll have a little bit of, and you'll have that little squaring on all the corners then, if you do it that way. So come in to the center and then the same with this one here. Beautiful. And then we're going to come in with this one and we're going to put the curls going up. So we're going to come in this way here and then we're going to do the curls going down. So just turn it around and come in here. So that just decorates up those little card fronts very quickly and easy. There's lots of other possibilities and lots of other ways you can do your cards, but this is just a quick, easy one. Now this one can go in here, but I think we'll go with a white underneath it as well. I'm just going to grab that white and put that white in there just to make the paper stand out a little bit. Okay, so it's all like in blue and white, this one. Okay, let's glue this one. And that is 6 cards except for the inserts done then, and which is just sticking your mats and your white paper onto, and then they're finished, and you can write in them, put them in the envelope and address them, and guess what, you can have them ready. But if you're one of these people that like to talk about the whole year to your guests, that you're going to send the card to, sorry, I just slipped that up, you might want to wait to write your letter. But you can have the envelopes addressed, and you can have the card already in there, just don't seal it, all ready to go. Get yourself organised for 2026. And we can go with the light side, or we can go with the dark side. And I'm going to go with the light, the same as what I did for the card. Base, that is. And you can use dimensions, but this one I'm just going to glue down, just so you can see that you can do that too. And we're just going to glue that one down. Okay, let me come up here. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3. I'll just take the middle out of that one. We've got 1, 2, 3. Just move all these out of the way. 4. Just getting all the centres. Okay, out you come, send it. 5. Oh, I don't know which one I missed out on. Maybe this other blue one. I'm not sure. No, I think I did that one. Maybe this one. So 6 beautiful little cards. Ah, yeah, well, that's fair enough. Some people, we don't normally do snowflakes over here, but I have got a couple of friends from overseas that I love to send the snowflake ones to. But yes, I agree, we don't do snowflakes over here in Australia much. But look, I really love the idea of making up a whole lot of cards in one big session time and getting them all ready for next year. So I hope you all enjoyed the One Sheet Wonder today, and leave any comments that you want in the comments, and I'll get back to you later. God bless you all. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I so appreciate your time, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.